Hello,
Wherever you find yourself in this wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to another exciting installment of Hong Kong. I thought I was doing this.
when you lagged out or something, so nobody said anything.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, just continue. Whatever.
Scene is going to take place at the new club, Carpe Jugulum, because seize the throat. Yes, the edgelords have been that edgy when it came to naming their new establishment.
And the edgelords are all Terry Pratchett fans.
when it came to the decor of Carpe Jugulum, whereas Carpe Noctem has a very much of a graveyard feel with the tombstone dance floor and the coffin lid tables. Carpe Jugulum has gone for what would be described as a traditional Draculan feel. The Bram Stoker's castle, the high Gothic Victorian excellence. With high ceilings, vaulted roof, chandelier that cascades down purple light. Everything in the room has been tailored to make the inhabitant feel as if they've stepped back in time, except for the DJ who stands on his pedestal plinth, surrounded by leering gargoyles as he drums out the beat that is currently hopping. The club has only been open for a matter of days and is practically packed to out the door with individuals. Gravedigger and Pyro are overseeing the evening's entertainment, as Carpe Noctem can be left alone to run itself. The new club requires most of their attention. Behind the bar, as he is currently attempting to clear up a broken bottle, as he looks around and says, "I don't fucking care. Find me another fucking bottle of Smirnoff, even if you have to go down the fucking offie and fucking buy it." He's talking to anyone in particular.
Pyro calmly reaches into one of the dozen or so refrigerators and pulls out a small bottle of Smirnoff.
Thank you. Gravedigger will...
Just places it on the bar.
I'm not used to this place yet. Everything feels kind of, weird. It's not right yet.
I believe the phrase is, "Can't see the Smirnoff for the bottles."
Shut the fuck up, Pyro. People say as he pours the Smirnoff into a shot glass and sends it cascading down the table into the hands of the rather inebriated young Asian Gothic girl sitting there. On the bright side, I didn't think we'd do as well as we have in tickets and receipts, so, hooray.
I'm not going to judge until we've been open for at least a few months. If this place gets burned down, then we'll know we didn't exactly do as well as we thought.
That's why we fucking insured the place. God knows in our line of work with the people we hang out with, it's liable to fucking burn down.
Yes, which reminds me. He proceeds to, without word of explanation, walk into the bathroom. And about 30 seconds later, come out grabbing someone by the scruff of by his collar and just steering him out of the door. And you just hear the words, "No ecstasy, no coke, out the door!" and throws him to security.
That'll do it. Honestly.
It always happens with new clubs. Always happens with new clubs.
Yeah. So, would people like to enter?
Yeah. Well, a monk dressed in black robes with a white sash goes to the bar and orders Smirnoff.
Oh, fucking damn it! I need another fucking bottle of fucking Smirnoff!
You poured one shot. You don't need another bottle.
Oh, fair. Gravedigger will look the monk up and down and say, "Lee, isn't it? Good evening, Padre."
Sup?
And how are you on this lovely evening?
Existing as usual. I would
Well-
like to get myself drunk on some Smirnoff, but I
Well,
only
let me
see
just
one-
say, sir.
one bottle there. Go on.
No, it's fine. I just, as I said, whenever I have to bartend in a new place, it's a matter of finding your hands, you know? For example, I know where everything is without having to think about it. So I put out my hand and I know exactly where each bottle is. Whereas here, it's all new. So the distances between everything are different.
We use the exact same ordering system here. You just hear
Shut
Pyro
up.
say as he leans against the bar.
Shut the fuck up. So, why exactly are you getting drunk tonight then, Padre? What's the happy haps, as they say?
Same as every other night. Just because I'm still here.
Oh, is there somewhere, I don't know, in particular you'd rather be?
Nah. As long as I'm here, I'm good.
Right. I understand this logic.
Yeah, down. But right now, I'm too sober enough to care. So, keep them.
Right, yeah,
coming.
well, let me fix that. When you say you're too sober to care, he'll pour you another shot glass of vodka.
Pyro walks off into the kitchen and comes back out with what is like clearly it says on it, and this is not offensive. This is legitimately the term. He brings out a bottle of black cock and pours a shot of it, passing it to the monk.
I'd like to point out, for those of you who might watch this, black cock is actually I think it's an English liqueur.
No, it's I believe it's Vietnamese.
Okay, cool. I had
Yeah,
it when I was in England, but okay.
Yeah, it's also, or at least the Vietnamese version of it, is genuine white spirit. It's basically pure ethanol.
Oh, fuck yeah. Finally, I get to
So,
roll my.
so no more than one shot of it, otherwise instant liver poisoning.
So,
Yep.
Flavio,
Sounds like I've
I
already
don't
killed the padre.
rules for this, so you'll have to tell me. Can Quajan get drunk?
Well, since he brought pure ethanol, yes, he can now.
Okay. Right. Well, when you drink the shot, would you like to make a stamina roll, please?
Yes, I do. Finally, something that is strong enough for me to even warrant this.
Yeah, bear in mind, everyone, this is the stuff that will since it's actually pure white spirit, it will technically remove paint from walls. Basically.
Holy shit, I don't get drunk. It's just, fun.
How the hell do you not manage to get drunk on paint thinner? Do I have to bring out the turpentine?
He'll do it. He's crazy.
I'm sorry, Quajan physiognomy is a thing.
Okay, he actually starts getting up like absinthe and vodka and genuine turpentine from the cleaning room and actually starts mixing them into a cocktail with some orange juice.
Actually mixing
Right.
turpentine. Are you actually putting genuine real-life turpentine into a beverage that you intend to serve to one of our patrons?
Yes,
Oh, well, fuck it.
half a shot of turpentine to go with it.
Oh, well, once again, well, fuck it.
He slides that across. If that doesn't get you drunk, it might well kill you. That's another reason we're insured.
I'd like to point out we
Okay.
take no responsibility in the event of your death. Have fun.
Well, I'm tipsy now, so that's a good sign.
See, I told you, turpentine gets everyone tipsy, or kills them.
I've been duly informed.
And he walks off kind of smug, going into the kitchen.
Oh, fuck me. Who knew?
Within 30 seconds, you hear a lot of shouting. But then again, that's fairly standard for one of Pyro's kitchens.
Well, Jolie continues. My physiognomy is weird that way. It takes a lot more until I can get drunk than most people. So it's a thing.
You don't need to explain yourself, sir. Only the purveyors of the poison care what you do with it.
So, new club.
This note, would the last person like to enter?
Yeah. Hearing about the new club. And I don't know, I guess wanting to be annoying or something, Tony will kind of walk in and she'll go up to the bar and sit there.
The barmaid will look at you because Gravedigger's further down the bar, and will kind of walk over to you and smile and say, "Welcome to." Sorry, there we go. Welcome to Carpe Jugulum. May I take your order, please?
Oh, it's a new person. Yes. She will order water.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You can actually see she's a bit confused. Are you sure that's all you want, madam?
Oh, yeah. Don't really feel like getting drunk today, so some water's just fine. I'm here to kind of just enjoy myself, you know?
I see. Well, that's nice.
Oh,
She
very.
kind of tries. She tries to smile. What the fuck is he doing? Why the fuck is there someone in my bar who's not drinking? Gravedigger will walk up behind her and whisper in her ear and just say, "Sarah, you're excused. I'll deal with this one."
By the way, Evan, just so you know,
Don't
you're
have any
incredibly
purple
laggy.
stuff. I hear it's your favorite.
She'll roll her eyes. No,
Am
I'm
I?
pretty sure I asked for water. Not the purple stuff.
Well, for taste, I guess, and Tony.
I'm doing just fine. Yourself?
I'm pretty good. Business is good. All is pretty good.
That's good to hear.
So, what brings you prowling on the town? There must be a reason. Come on, don't be
Oh,
boring.
yeah, it's, I'm bored. And a little tired. I've been making a lot of new things recently.
Is that master of yours tiring you out? He is.
No, actually, it's projects that I've been working on, not that I've been told to do.
All right. Hey, more power to you.
Hmm.
He presses his earpiece. Pyro, Miss Zhang is here. Maybe you'd like to come out and say hello.
Radio, hold on. He comes out with basically a trolley that is stacked high with, like, there are cuts of meat, like platters of cheese, cured hams, several bottles of wine, and just wheels it over and starts laying out plates.
Apparently, we're also feeding you. Thing. Enjoy.
She'll just sit there and not have any of it. She's not too hungry.
You may not be, but Pyro is happily cutting off slices of cheese, big chunks of meat. Nom, 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 nom. Incidentally, for reference, in case anyone's curious, this is a side effect of his avatar being mushroom Ridgoen.
Mm-hmm.
He's eating like an unseen university mage.
So everything.
Yes, that's why there's several platters of cheese.
So, by the way, sorry, we will have Julie can be in the conversation as well because it's only polite. So, my darling dulcet dandelions of otherwise Hong Kong iniquity. Everyone from the city, then. Come on, what's the news? Anything? Nothing.
Not that I know of. I haven't been getting into a lot of stuff lately.
Sorry. I've been reading.
Oh, what have you been reading?
Yeah. Work documentation.
That sounds so...
Kind of is. 'Cause half of it I kind of need to decipher what the fuck they're actually trying to say, because way too many metaphors are being used. And half of it describes something that, well, I'm not even sure what the hell I can make out of it. So it's an exercise in imagination.
Well, I have faith that you've at least got that one, eh, Padre?
Well, to a certain extent, I do. But, you know, as they say, sometimes it just takes a little time until you get it.
Absolutely. By the way, Tony. What Foster Desau.
Oh, he's doing fine. Why do you ask?
For no reason, just it came into my head yesterday, despite, us living here as long as we have done now, that I still haven't brought Pyro or Spider to pay their respects to the governor.
Yeah, it might be good to go and see him if you'd like. I mean, we can go whenever, or you can go and meet them. Doesn't matter to me.
Wonderful. Well, do you let him know that we'll be calling then, I guess?
Yeah, I'll let him know.
By the way, by this point, Pyro has actually taken out a set of headphones, shoved them in his ears, and you actually start hearing some fairly loud metal music playing through his headphones while he's sorting food.
So wait, let me get.
Takes one out. Yeah, he takes one out. Demon Hunter puts one back in.
Wait, let me get this straight. In a club that's legitimately playing metal, you're listening to metal on your headphone.
He takes it out again. Yes, I prefer my selections to the DJs. Puts it back in.
Doesn't that just defeat the purpose of being in a club?
You're very quiet.
That was Flavio. No.
All right.
Oh, I
Well,
was
that's how
just
quiet
saying,
it is. I can't tell the difference.
doesn't that just defeat the purpose of being in a club?
Takes it out again. I work here. Doesn't mean I have to like the music.
It's true, you know.
Let's it back in again.
Fuck knows the shit the youth listen to today.
Doesn't that mean that you're also listening to it, considering it's playing in your club and, well, you listen to it?
I mean, you. I'd rather you didn't, but you could make that argument. No. I don't have feelings upon the music one way or the other. Realistically, I'll play what sells. I'm more of a classic metalhead, me.
Okay.
But I What is funny, Miss Shang?
Nothing? What? I just can't be in a good mood and chuckle.
You're very rarely in a good mood, so. No, I suppose you can, in theory, medically speaking, be in a good mood. So we'll go with yes.
It's a good answer.
I did my best. Mother didn't raise no fool. Well, so the medical coroner tells her.
So,
So-
I guess everything's been going well at the club.
Yeah, I mean, Pyro just kicked out a drug dealer, but you know, I don't really care if they deal here. I'd just rather they've been low key about it. You know?
Wouldn't Spider be a little upset at that?
Yeah.
Kick the drug dealer out.
Why?
If he's obvious enough for me to spot him, then he gets thrown out. You hear Pyro shouting over the sound of his own headphones.
That's kind of fair. If you're that dumb that you get caught, if you get cops, then you know it's not exactly our problem.
Well, that is true.
And unfortunately, many of these guys do suffer from a critical and rather chronic case of the dumb. You know what I mean?
Let's face it here, Spider does not hire morons.
Oh,
And if he
Never let
starts
him-
hiring
never-
morons, that's it. I'll take him to the hospital. He's clearly sick.
well, Spider, God knows you might catch something just from being in the general vicinity of him.
Well, sicker than normal.
That's also acceptable. So, now the question. My darling, my Jolie becomes. I'm pondering something in the back of my head that I thought you might be able to help me with.
Oh?
I said Julie, not Tony, you know.
Oh, I thought you said something. Here. Oh, my bad.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's up?
I'm wondering if you, in your, how to say, mannerisms, could get me a meeting with, I'm always terrible at pronunciation. What do you call them? The Bodhisattva?
Well, you could call him the Emperor, because that's his position. But
Well, the Emperor, then that'll do nicely.
I'll have a word.
Good.
Whether or not that individual is free or not, it's up to that individual.
Oh, I understand. I understand that he's probably a very busy man, but you know, something to ask. Gravedigger just smiles and says, "Got a little bit of business that you might be interested in."
Sure, I guess.
Good.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, that is something, isn't it? Gravedigger smiles, kind of a very kind of wide smile. But yeah, what was I going to say? Sorry, my brain can get a bit scattered. It can. He'll fill another drinks order by, mixing the cocktail and shooting it down the bar. That reminds me, sir, where are my manners? Would either you or Miss Tony here like to try this new club signature drink? Or sorry, Crimson Haze.
Nah, I don't mind.
Also known as the
Miss
Red
Yang?
Mist.
Did you fancy trying this club signature drink? On the
No.
house.
No, thank you. The last time I had something to drink from one of your clubs, Greek literature was read.
At this point, Pyro will walk out back into the kitchen, and will return roughly a minute later with a large jug of water. It's iced water, which he'll put next to Tony. And I shall now roll Arete.
Oh God.
Once again, psychic impressions of drink alcohol.
Oh dear.
Because
You want
we
me to
charge
roll
for
your
that. We don't. Hold
You
on.
want me
let me just double check.
to pops up?
Yes, you roll. Because we charge for alcohol in this place. We don't charge for water.
You fail.
In that case, you see Pyro when just as he puts it down, look a little consternated, and then takes his hand away and goes, "That was heavier than it should have been."
If Tony or Julie wish to make a perception awareness roll, they can.
Screw it. Tony will. Let me pull up her sheet.
Anthony, what is your manipulation, or what is your? I believe it's dex stealth to hide what you're doing. So, what is your dex stealth?
Literally just 3 dice.
Manipulation awareness. Oh, sorry, awareness just goes off. It's not something you can hide. Awareness just goes off.
Oh yeah.
Did you succeed at all, Flavia, or did you not?
No, I failed.
Okay. Hey, Tony. The moment he put the jug of water down, something magical tried to happen.
She's gonna glare at him and push the jug of water away.
He'll look at her, pour out a glass of water for himself, drink it quite happily, and continue eating his cheese and meats.
What appears to be the matter, Miss Yang?
Nothing, just not too thirsty all of a sudden.
That's entirely fair.
What is it with you people and trying to get me to like have drinks all the time? Can a person just come in and have a chat?
I
No.
suppose so, but then, well, apparently not. No, according to him.
Not in a nightclub.
Well,
Let's
then I
face it,
guess I'll just stop showing up here then.
let's face it, I'd be at home if I didn't have to work.
That's a fucking lie. You fucking love me.
Keep telling yourself that, old friend.
Hey, I get you. I get you, Miss Yang. You don't want to drink, you don't have to drink here, alright? I guess we're just trying to be hospitable to you.
I understand that, and I thank you for that.
Yeah, well, Tony's our friend, isn't she?
I suppose, yeah.
Well, do you not think you're our friend? Well, we're not friends.
I never said that, no.
Yay, we're all friends here.
Well, she could also have meant that she never said that we were friends.
But we are friends, aren't we, Miss Yang?
Sure, of course, of course.
I thank you for the placating comments. They do make me feel so much better.
Oh, you're so welcome. But as we both know, I am not exactly good at conversation, so...
No, you're more good with your other activities.
She'll just kind of cough and clear her throat a couple times.
But, by the way, how is Logan? My darling Logan.
I haven't spoken to Logan too much lately, so I don't really know.
Why not?
I don't know, just haven't seen him around. She's been doing her own stuff, and I've been, doing my own.
This is fair. I'm just wondering because you two kind of seemed at one point or another joined at the hip.
I mean, yeah, but then like Christmas happened and people, kind of had their own things to do.
Oh, people Christmased.
Well, kind of, sort of. I'm not actually sure if anyone that I know celebrates Christmas, but I know a lot of us were just getting gifts for each other.
Whereas you and I are born mostly missed Chris.
That is true. But we did have a lovely hug tour.
Indeed.
It was Ollie and other things in general. It was jolly and other things ending in Ollie.
Yep. Along with the usual traditional gift of a very large horse.
Good times. We need more horses.
More skeletons dressed in Christmas costumes.
Yeah. Like our old mom used to do.
Still got to work out where the hell she got that skeleton from.
I found it was better not to ask.
Yeah, never did see Uncle Roger again.
Nobody really missed him. Dirty old codger.
True enough.
Say lovely. But I don't know. What do you celebrate then, Miss Zhang, if you don't celebrate Christmas?
She'll just shrug. Oh, see, I don't know what like the Greek equivalent of Christmas would be, and I'm too tired to Google.
Well, that depends. If you're Greek Orthodox Christian, it would be Christmas.
I don't know. Kim's tired. Tony's just gonna shrug.
And we boop the Kim.
Boop, boop.
God, you are tired.
Yeah. So the club looks well.
Thank you. Considering it up until recently, it had been the property of a rather unscrupulous Wu Kang cultist, I'm pleased to say that we've brought it up to something really quite interesting we have.
Is using the word snuff your idea of a joke?
Yes. No. Maybe. Why do you ask?
I'm just thinking people usually associate death with us. And plus it's called Carpe Jugulum. It's a sort of joke
Yeah,
we
but-
try.
I'm not even sure that we would be so on the nose that we, make death jokes and snuff. We would. Are we that tasteless?
I mean,
For political reasons, I'm not answering that question.
This is fair.
I mean, for one thing, I've never eaten a person. Well,
Delicious.
not a whole one.
It's nice, but it couldn't eat a whole one. But yeah, Gravedigger leans across the bar and kind of, how to describe it? He kind of moves some of Tony's fringe back off her face and says, I don't know, but whatever holiday you celebrate, I suppose you make it better by the fact that you do.
oh my god, Tony is so bad at things like this. Why do you do this?
Because it amuses me.
God damn it!
And because I failed the RSA roll, and therefore we can't just get you drunk.
That sounded much worse than it probably. Nah, it's as bad as it is. Not even gonna lie.
Yep.
Brought Satoshi up into this bitch. Damn!
Ain't it just have a look?
A little bit.
She'll blink. But she won't move back or anything. And then finally say after a few moments of silence, just say, I wouldn't really know if that would be considered a good thing, me celebrating a holiday. I'd probably just make it look worse.
Sometimes you just have to trust that because it's you make it better.
Well, I don't really make things
It's like-
better, so...
It's like how my favorite meal is. It's like how my favorite meal is Grenade de Presse. However, I'd never tell Pyro that he only makes the second best I've ever had. He smiles, knowing full well the reaction that is about to happen.
Well, yeah, because he'll probably just start screaming.
You just see him stiffly take out the headphones, put them down. Walks into the kitchen. 30 seconds later, you actually see an entire roast duck fly through the door, thrown like an actual baseball, smashing into one of the walls.
There we go.
Followed by the routissier being chased out of the kitchen by an angry Pyro holding a meat skewer.
Pyro, we're around the normies, for the love of God.
I'm being normal! Now, come here, Pierre. Come on. I only want to discuss the quality of your roast meats!
You're acting like a child who got their favorite toy taken away. You're still the second best for one meal. There's no need to be acting like a kid who just with severe anger issues.
At this point, Evan, I think it would be reasonably justifiable for everyone in the room to make a awareness roll.
Oh dear.
At this point, he's essentially switching over to, well, essentially being lost in avatar mode. So being subsumed by Nostrum at this point.
Oh,
Oh my, what the hell's up with these ones today? Okay, never mind. I don't know anything.
Evan, Kim, do either of you make the roll? Possibly.
no, I'm just a, Gravedigger doesn't. Something he doesn't care, but he's kind of expecting it.
Right. After a couple of seconds of standing stock still, you will hear his voice change, become slightly. In a weird way, it sounds fatter. It sounds more like a fat nobleman. And he actually looks directly at Gravedigger and goes, "Evening, Havelock. I have work to do." And he stiffly storms off into the kitchen.
Oh well, I won't be seeing him for a while.
Might be the best for everyone's ears. His screaming was, well, I don't know a word that would perfectly describe how annoying it was.
As I've said, miss, we all have our vices and we all have our flaws. Don't judge him for his, and I'm sure he won't judge you for yours.
Oh no, he can judge me for my vices. That I do not care. But throwing temper tantrums is something I've never gotten accustomed to watching grown men do.
I get that. I do. Honestly. Mind you, you live with a master wizard. I assume they throw a strop on the every other Tuesday.
No. I notice all's not all that bad. I guess some people see him in a different light than I do. And
And what light do you see him in then?
I see him as my teacher and my boss.
But does Tony need a teacher?
Yes. There are a lot of things that I don't know that he helps me with.
I suppose.
Mhm.
Gravedigger smiles and he says, in all honesty, as I said, there's no accounting for people. Pyro's a great guy. He just has his triggers. But then again, we all do. I don't like
understand
mine.
that.
But by the way, while you're having this conversation, the rest of CFPA is slowly walking back to the kitchen. He's actually carrying the remains of the duck under one arm.
We're intending to use this place as a restaurant.
As the door swings open, you hear the clatter of about 50 different plates and shouts of, "Make sure you brown the onions." "Yes, chef."
Gravedigger kind of smiles absent-mindedly to himself. But yeah, so. I don't know. Say la vie, I guess.
I suppose.
Just another day in paradise, right?
If you can call Hong Kong paradise, yeah, I suppose.
Seen worse.
Of it more's a feces-ridden hellhole, but you know, that's just me. I just happen to live here.
Yeah, me too. But I've seen worse.
That should totally be the name of the scene. I call it a feces-ridden death hole. I just happen to live here.
Well, for the moment right now, it's made things with a side of salt. So,
That's salt, though.
yeah.
It's always entertaining when I come into places like this.
I guess. Anyway, I have many more patrons to attend to, and the night's kind of dragging on. So, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go and mix about 1,000 more cocktails before I eventually get to collapse.
Neat. You do that.
Gravedigger will smile and will nod his head at Julie and will kind of smile at Tony in his own kind of very nonchalant manner, and will proceed to make his way back along the bar, you know, selling drinks and such as they're serving drinks and mixing them as he goes.
By the way, Evan,
Yeah.
while Gravedigger is walking along the bar, over the intercom in his ear, he will hear Pyro singing "Feed the Birds" from Mary Poppins. Well, and in the background, he can hear like him moving from pan to pan. He's singing Disney songs as he's working, and apparently has left the intercom on.
Before he goes, just because Tony's feeling like it, she'll she'll kind of chuckle and screw it, she'll blow him a kiss as he walks away.
Gravedigger will nod, and what he'll do is he'll tip his hat, kind of in a respectful manner, before he turns around and goes, "Fuck! Spilled the last fucking bottle of fucking Smirnoff! I will have you and your children's children's children into the next fucking millennium."
A waiter turns up from the back, going, "Mr. Gravedigger, sir."
What the fuck do you want?
He presents a silver tray on which is a massive 3-liter bottle of Smirnoff with a note on it saying, "To Gravedigger from Pyro."
Thank God. All right, the evening connects. Yeah. So he will continue to move along the bar, serving drinks. So, do Julie wish to speak, or are we calling it here? Or what are we going?
No, Jolie would just be like drinking regular vodka while contemplating stuff.
Faint or
He always sounds faint to me.
Yeah, Tony will just walk out and leave.
Okay. In that case, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, and onwards and upwards into the nightscape, I suppose.